Jai Gurudev and good morning organizers, teachers and my dear friends. I am Shubrat Rimal, a student of grade 7. My project is based on the use of solar energy to generate electricity which is used to light the street lamps, irrigation of the agriculture farm and electrification of the fences to give protection to the crops from grazing animals. I would also like to highlight on the use of organic farming in this project to grow the crops in an eco-friendly manner. Farmers are at the center of the problem regarding global warming since the rise in temperature affects the climate change which in turn affects the crop production. World population is continuously increasing and the demand for food production is also witnessing a significant rise. Using solar power in agriculture can help us to curb climate change and help to develop a sustainable system. At the onset, let me explain the working of solar irrigation system, solar lights and fencing here. I made use of photovoltaic system to convert the solar energy directly to electricity. You can see in the working chart that working of solar irrigation system. Sun radiates the heat, this solar panel absorbs the heat and it will go to the solar battery through charge controller is to change the current. At the solar battery it was direct current but when it comes to the inverter it will change into the alternating current. This pump is submerged pump which pushes the water from a ground level and store in an overhead storage tank. Then we can put in field in two ways, drip irrigation system or sprinkle irrigation system. You can see in my project that drip irrigation system. Now coming of working of solar lights and fencing. All the process are same up to inverter but it will change into the alternative current and it will have to solar street light and also to solar fencing. Now coming to the submerged pump pumps the water from a source. In this case it's a well to the storage tank from where it is supplied to the field when necessary. In order to demonstrate that the model is functioning, I am making using of the electricity by connecting to main switchboard in my room. You all can see that the bulb glows. Because my solar panel is quite small to generate the electricity required for such a huge model. Moreover, the demonstration is done inside the room with artificial light source is used instead of the powerful sunlight. Now, as the pump is on, water is pumped out of the water body and gets collected in this tank. These are the pipes coming out of the water. Excess water can be used later on to meet some of the daily requirement of the farm animals and people residing here. The street lights have also been lighted with the energy obtained from the solar panel, which is a very economical and useful means in the rural areas where there's maximum complaints of power cuts and no supply of electricity from powerhouses. The system will benefit the resident of these areas. My model also demonstrates the use of solar energy for the electrification of the fences in order to protect the crops from animals. It's usually a very expensive process if we use traditional electric supply or generator. But with the use of solar energy, the cost can be reduced to a great extent. For demonstration, I have used electricity from the main switchboard of this room. I have already mentioned that the small solar panel will not be able to supply the huge amount of electricity required in this process. Now, I am using this tester to show that the current is flowing in these wires. You all can see that the red color light is glowing inside this tester. Now, coming to another important aspect of my project, I would like to explain in brief how I have used the concept of organic farming to raise my crops. We all know that the traditional use of chemical pesticides have detrimental effects on our environment. The farm makes use of compost prepared from animal and plant waste. The dung from the farm animal and veg wastes, rotten leaves are collected in this compost tank, where The process of decomposition by microbes takes place and then it is used as a fertilizer for the crops. Generally, farm compost at low in phosphorus level, addition of phosphorus makes the compost more balanced and ensures faster decomposition. In order to increase the phosphorus content, addition of some nitrogen fixing and phosphate solubilizing bacteria like Pseudomonas and Bacillus can be used. These organisms are available in the form of biofertilizer products. Thank you everyone.